What's up guys, and Sumo the Centaur Yang here. Now, what I'll be explaining in this video is taking slack out of the bar during your deadlift. I'm going to have a small deadlift series of things that I find are very important but very underrated when people deadlift. The three things I want you to pay attention to during this video are three aspects of taking slack out of the bar, at least when you're sumo deadlifting. Number one, creating torsion or twisting motion with your feet. Number two, pulling on the bar slightly. And number three, initiating the deadlift with your hips. Now, before I start playing these video clips, what I want you to do is stand up. Okay, stand with your feet facing straight forward, and I want you to imagine that you are spreading the floor apart with your feet or twisting the floor outwards. What you'll notice is that you'll feel your quads fire, you'll feel your hip flexors fire a lot, and then lastly, you'll also probably feel your glutes fire. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to splay your feet out at 90 degrees like you're a ballerina doing a plie, and I want you to try and spread the floor out again. You'll probably notice that you can't create that much force, and if you do, it's way less than it was when you're pointing your feet straight forward when you were deadlifting. In this clip that I have going here, you notice that the first thing I do is I splay my feet out a lot. Okay, I'm doing this so you can see where I don't have my foot position. I'm not saying everyone's foot position is the same, but I'm saying it's probably not the greatest idea to have an extremely wide foot position when you're deadlifting because you cannot create as much torsion as you would if, as I fix it here, your feet are pointed slightly more forward. Now, I'm not saying straight, but slightly more. Now, you'll notice that I'm spreading the floor apart, and as I do that, my knees come out. When this happens, my quads fire, my hip flexors fire, and my glutes fire. Okay, now you'll also notice that now I pull myself into the bar while spreading the floor apart. Okay, and then after I do that, I deadlift. Okay, and here you do not want the mat to slip and fall on the ground. That just happened to me right there. Now in this next clip going, you'll notice that here I'm not doing what's right. Most people initiate the deadlift by trying to pull the bar off the ground. And although it may be fast off the ground that way, most people have a problem locking out the deadlift, okay? So this is what I do not want you to do. Now in this clip, you'll notice that I am spreading the floor multiple times, okay? You'll see my knees are coming out, and that's me spreading the floor apart. Okay, after that, I'll lower myself down to the bar. I will then pull on the bar slightly, okay, while continuing to spread the floor, okay, and then I'm just going to drive my hips straight forward. I am not pulling that bar up, I'm driving my hips forward when I deadlift, okay? So really pay attention to spreading the floor apart, pulling on the bar slightly, and then driving your hips forward. Now, as you watch this clip, you'll probably see that I'm doing the same exact thing, but I'm going to explain to you why pulling on the bar is quite important. Okay, when a lot of people deadlift, you'll hear a jerk, like you'll literally hear that bar, because when the bar's sitting on the ground, it's sitting at the bottom of the plates, and there's usually a little bit of space at the top of the bar to the plates, right? You'll hear a jerk happen, okay, and you'll hear the bar when they're coming off the ground. Ideally, when you're doing a deadlift of any type, you do not want to hear that bar cling on the plates. So that's why I slightly pull on the bar, okay, to have it hit the top of the plates. I spread the ground, I drive my hips down and into the bar, then I drive them straight forward. So it's not like I'm bringing my hips down to squat the bar up, but I am just bringing them forward into the bar and then coming up. That's why whenever I deadlift, it's perfectly silent and you usually do not hear anything. So as these clips play again, we're going to conclude this. The three things that are very important in this video about taking slack out of the bar are creating torsion, spreading the floor apart to create torsion, pulling on the bar slightly to take some slack out of the bar, then as you create torque and pull on the bar, drive your hips forward to come up. So that concludes the video. Like the video, share the video. If this helped you out, let me know. I have a few hundred people watching these videos at this point in time, so I don't know why only 7 people are commenting sometimes. That means a lot of people are lurkers, and you guys know how much I hate lurkers. They're not cool. So comment on the video. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if it helped you out. Try out these cues and let me know how they work for you after you've done them, okay? So like, share, comment down below, say hi. If you have any questions for me, let me know. This is Sumo the Centaur Yang from Breakthebar. I'm gonna have a very cool outro soon, I hope. And yeah, I'll talk to you all very soon.